Swedish post-punk band Viagra Boys, consisting of classically trained musicians and one crazy tattoo artist, have graced us earlier this month with a new music in a form of 4-track EP called Common Sense. And those are definitely great news, since their 2018 full-length debut album Streetworms was nothing short of amazing. With sound enriched by saxophone and lyrics written by Sebastian Murphy, which managed to be at the same time bleak and filled with self-deprecating humor. Especially on a single Sports, which was a satirical take on toxic masculinity. This guy is either brilliantly insane or insanely brilliant, I am never really sure, but he is definitely one charismatic frontman and a great storyteller. My name is Marek and you are watching Talking Records, channel with band interviews, music reviews and some concert photography, and today I will be talking about Common Sense by Viagra Boys. Cheers!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a solution to all of our problems. A new company slogan. Common sense!
There is no surprise that there will be little to none common sense on the stories told in these songs, but that's exactly what makes them all the more entertaining and hard-hitting. They prove it right away from the start with the title track. It seems that Sebastian is having a dialogue with himself after a pretty intense night out. Now he is sitting in front of a mirror and asks himself some rhetorical questions. He goes from third to first person perspective between two verses, as if he couldn't really face those questions himself at the beginning. First he asks, why do you think it always ends up like this? Like life's a joke, you're just taking a piss. And later being more direct, why do the drugs always go right up to my head? Musically this is rather gentle start. Track drifts slowly on keys and guitars, joined later by saxophone. I sincerely love his disarming honesty and twisted sense of humor here. It slowly fades out to the most energetic moment on the EP, Leak the Bag. This one will definitely join their live shows repertoire. Lyrically though, it sounds like a prequel to the events described in the first song. He promises some more fun to be had if you leak the bag. It is full-on party banger. Stylistically this is the closest moment to Streetworms here. It has plenty of band's trademark dirty swagger. Track number 3, Sentinel Island. This one provides more experimental effort with playful saxophone melody leading to a nice little solo. Obscurely sounding guitar chords at the end serves as a nice finale to yet another drug and violence fueled tale from Mr. Murphy. Maybe it's just me, but it kinda reminded me of Bank Robber by The Clash. There is a similar groove going on, I think. Another comparison that came to my mind, this time from the movie world, is Trainspotting meets Pirates of the Caribbean. EP ends with Blue, floaty and serene ballad, although the gentle and almost sleepy vibe of the track goes against the very heavy and dark theme of the lyrics, with main character being apologizing abuser. Even despite the short running time, this EP is packed with enough creative variety to satisfy you for now before they release new full LP. And I think they are a bit restrained on purpose on this one, especially when compared to Streetworms, with intent to fully unleash their usual craziness on their next album. So Common Sense is kinda like a very tasty appetizer of things yet to come. Viagra Boys have created their own brand of post-punk with distinct personality and originality, similarly to Idols a few years ago. And I truly believe that one more thing that those two bands have in common is that they are both destined for greatness. I mean, that's like common sense, right? Shortly after release of this EP, band had planned a tour which had to be cancelled due to the coronavirus pandemic. As we all know, thousands of people are affected by it all over the world, and touring musicians are also feeling the effects of it. Many bands had to cancel their tours at the same time, losing main source of income. For us fans, what's left now is, if it's possible, to support our favorite bands by streaming music, buying CDs, vinyl and merchandise. Thank you so much for watching my review of Common Sense by Viagra Boys. Next to my head you can find links to my interviews with bands and more music reviews. I will see you next time.